Hey everybody, today we're going to be doing my Saturday haul video, and this is going to be everything that I grabbed today while I was out thrifting and sourcing. And this is pretty large haul today, one of the largest I've had yet, so and also the largest in profit that I've had yet. So you can see everything that I got here. We're going to go through everything that I got. Went to 6 stores today and I ended up paying $185.58, and that's the total for everything that you see on the table. I grabbed a few things for myself, but most of the stuff that you see here is for resale. So now you see these stack of board games over here on the left side of the table and the right. Both those stacks, actually on the profit, I scanned everything. So the profit from just selling these 2 stacks of board games is going to pay for the entire holiday. So everything else that you see here, everything that you see on the table here, all the profit of that is net for me. So sell the board games, everything else, all the profit from that is net. So let's go through everything that I got here, and I'll tell you how much I paid for everything. Why don't we start off with the board games? And now keep in mind, the thrift store that I go to when I source, they do half off Saturdays. So I know that sometimes I'll go scouting, but I know that when I go in there, whatever colors that they're doing this time, it's going to be half off. So let's check out what we got. This game, Medieval, $4.99, so I paid $2.50 for it. When I scanned this, it pulled up a comp at $48.65. So this was one of my finds of the day today. And this is just basically a board game somebody got funding for and got created off their own merits. And it's not a mainstream board game, but that's the reason why the resale value on this is so high. So yeah, $48.65 on this little guy, and that's basically one of the largest profit hauls out of everything here today. There's a few other things though that I did get that are really good in regards to the resale value, and I'll show you that. But we got Medieval, paid $2.50 for that. We got Picturica, so half of $2.50. I mean, when you can get a full board game complete in box for $1.25, that's not bad. So we got Clue, the classical mystery game. This is $2.99, but half of that, so I paid $1.50. Sequence, $2.99, paid half of that, $1.50. We got Yahtzee, $1.50, and it's complete. It's got all 5 dice and everything. So love this game, but it has a good high sales ranking, and it's the older version. So paid 75 cents for that. Songburst. Where's the tag on this one? Songburst, $1.99. Paid $1 for that. So Songburst was one of the good ones. Songburst has a profit of $22.09. So when I scanned that, I saw $22.09. That's after fees and everything. I said, absolutely, let's get that. So now we're gonna hop over to the other stack of board games that we got over here. So we got both Domino Rallies right here. $2.99 on both of them, and that's half off that. And then we'll slide around this way and then check out Sorry Operation. So both Domino Rallies, $1.50 each. We got classic Sorry. Sorry was, where is the tag on this? Oh, there we go. $3.99, so I paid $2 for that. Now again, all of these board games are yielding at least $14 profit. So we got Old School Operation, $2.49, so I paid $1.25 for that. And then here is another awesome game, and it's rare to get complete in box, but we got Mousetrap for $1.50. And I think bad, $1.50 for Mousetrap, especially that I've sold 2 of those for at least $28 each, so I should be right in that ballpark still, unless it gains some popularity or there's other people on there. But yeah, the board games are paying for the entire haul, and in regards to their sales rank, they should move fast. So that's the thing that I look for is, low sales rank, and then how much profit am I going to get from this. Another good find was the stats book. So I only got 2 books today. I got 2 books today. The stats book, Modeling the World, I scanned this, $65 profit just off this one book, stats book. So I mean, besides those bringing the entire haul in, We just got $65 just from flipping this book, and it's got a really low sales rank, so we're good on that. The other ones I picked up is some manga. So these sell really good, even though they're originally priced at that price. Out of print, probably worth a little more. So pick that up. But again, I get my book 6 for $1, and you know, getting those 2 books right there, especially that one for 65 profit, that's an awesome deal. So picked this up for myself. This is a vintage map of Paris. It's a fold-out map, so I grabbed that for myself. Once in a while, I'll grab something for myself. We'll go through some more of these board games that I got. I scanned the Mahjong game. The Mahjong game only cost me 50 cents. It's complete in box. Mahjong game, really good resale price on this. So I like that. I like picking up small games like that because these are really easy to ship versus the larger ones, which do cost a little more. But yeah, something small like that, perfect. I could probably ship that first class. Older game, probably from the 70s. No scan on this, but you just have to manually type it in. Funny Bones. Mille Bornes, some French card game. So, paid $1 for this one, paid 50 cents for Funny Bones. I got some VHS here. I got Escape from LA, Escape from New York, Boogie Nights, Groundhog Day, What About Bob, Uncle Buck, Blazing Saddles, Rambo First Blood Part 2, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and Judge Dredd. Again, I pick up VHSs that I know are going to sell. And another thing, this was another find of the day. I got this vintage Apple coffee mug at a consignment store. Pretty sweet because it's even got the little rainbow logo, but it's been washed out a little bit. But this is still going to fetch good money on eBay. So this is something that I'll send over to eBay. Let's check out the 360, which is the other find of the day. So I got an Xbox 360 for half off. So I got it for $6.50. They do as is, no returns on these because they don't have hard drives or cords or anything except for the console. But $6.50 for an Xbox. Luckily, I sourced some cords at previous hauls. I believe the last haul from last week, and I got 2 power plugs for Xbox 360 and one for a regular Xbox, original Xbox. This was something that I needed to scan before I could decide on it because I saw AOL Instant Messenger and I was like, whoa, this is really old. But I paid, obviously, half of that, so I paid $2.50 for it. And I scanned this new. These go for $35 profit. So that's $35 net after all fees on FBA. So I was like, yeah, I'll grab that for $2.50. Something else I like to grab is sealed VHS or sealed cassette tapes. Either way, if they're new, they definitely sell faster than ones that are like movies. So $6, half of that, $3 got all of these 90-minute cassette tapes. Look at that, Maxell. $3 got all those cassette tapes. Then we got some more cassette tapes sealed. So 69 cents, half of that, and I got 6 of those. So as you can see. And those are 2 90-minute packed together. So not bad, 30 cents, maybe basically 15 cents per cassette tape. I ended up grabbing this ink, $2.50 a cartridge. So $10 there total, but I'm gonna sell this since it's all the same series. That's why I grabbed this. This is gonna go for one printer. Basically one printer replacement is going to be all these. So I'll sell all these together as a bundle. It's got the XL cartridge on the black, which means it's going to sell faster than if it was just a standard 564 black cartridge. It's got the XL on black, which means if you're typing more and printing more non-color documents, then this is going to be a nice bundle for you. All genuine HP sealed. Not bad on those. I mean, you tell me how much you're going to be paying for this if you went to the store to buy them. So reselling these is really good. Ink, love selling ink. Speaking of ink, I got 2 LaserJet cartridges or toner cartridges, and I paid $2.50 each for them. And these are for HP, so it's a compatible toner cartridge, which means it's in like an aftermarket toner cartridge. And then we'll go with the last of our cartridges. I got these Epson 69, which is a real common printer cartridge. So we got both of them for $1.50. Can't beat that. 75 cents, and they're brand new. They came bagged like that. Today I actually grabbed a couple bagged items, which are like pre-bagged items that are just kind of bundled together. So let's go through some of those, and I got some toys too, some stuffed toys, and then we'll swoop on over to the video games and electronics. So I ended up grabbing this My Little Pony. The My Little Pony doll was, boom, like 65 cents. But this has got the tags on it. It's made by Thai. I'll have to remove these staples, take this tag off, but it's in good condition. No stains, no dirt. It looks really nice. So I'll end up flipping that fast, especially with Christmas coming up. I also grabbed this Beanie Baby bear by Thai. Happy birthday bear for November. So if someone's going to have a birthday coming up in November, this is going to be the bear they're going to buy. Now I paid half of that, so I paid 50 cents for this, which is awesome. I got these two Nintendo McDonald's toys. We got Luigi and Yoshi, and half of 69. Yep. So Yoshi's complete. Luigi's missing his little sewer pipe that he slides out of, but Yoshi's complete. The bag, basically, Yoshi will definitely pay for itself and then some. So always go for the McDonald's toys if they're in good condition, and always go for Nintendo toys. Nintendo toys are huge sellers, huge sellers. So got another board game here. We got Bananagrams in the banana. Banana looks clean too, real nice, nothing messed up. We paid $1 for that, Bananagrams. So another board game, pretty sweet. Let's go with the Donkey Kong bongos. These are for the GameCube. $6. I paid $3 for these Donkey Kong bongos. Real nice, especially if you have the disc to bundle this with. I mean, it's easy seller if you got the disc. So, and then we'll go through. I got this OtterBox case. It was 50 cents. It's pink and black. Now I know there's restrictions on selling these. I might flip this on eBay because of what it is, and it looks like it still fits some of the newer phones, like probably the 5 series for the iPhone. Yeah, definitely the 5 series. Don't think it's gonna fit. It might fit the 6, I don't know. But yeah, 50 cents for that, you can't beat that. That's got good resale value for sure. So this bag, I grabbed this for only one figure, and we're gonna actually open this up and look at what's inside. But $1.99 is on the bag. Everything in the bag is there, which means I only paid $1 for this. So I grabbed this initially for this Funko Pop figure, because the Funko figures, they sell really well. So I'll look online at the different Funko figures. I gotta clean this up in the corner. But yeah, I'll look up online and see what the name of it is. But I bought the whole bag just for that one figure. But there's tons of other stuff in here. I mean, I imagine this is the same character, Disney Infinity. So this is like an amiibo for video games, and it's for Disney. It's like the Disney's version of the amiibo. So I didn't know that was even in there. Some kind of weird figure. I got another one of these Disney amiibo type figures for Toy Story. Didn't know those were in there. Those are pretty good to find. I don't know what these are. If anyone knows what these are, leave them in the description. But yeah, we got whatever those are. A little bundle of those. Another one of those. Some kind of creepy toy. I don't know. It's got a brand name on it, so it might be worth something. It's got the Kraken on the chest right there. It's got all kinds of weird design. I don't know if I have my kid playing with that, but oh look, we have another of these Disney. It looks like some kind of monsters, pirates, and I don't know what that is. Incredibles. I don't know. It's another one of those amiibo Disney figurines. Thanks for that. Here's another one of those creepy figures. Let's see what it says here. The Scavengers Mind Style. I don't know what that is, but that must be some kind of a, I don't know what this is, some kind of nonsense. And then there's some kind of authentic toy. Looks like it was torn off something. But anyway, a lot of times you get junk in these bags. Again, I just sourced this, and then you got 2 more little figures, and we can source these all together probably. But yeah, a lot of times you get junk in these things, but like I imagine these like eclectic figures like this that have like a interesting type genre to it. We got the Funko figure, and we got like these 3 amiibos. I mean, for $1, well, not amiibos, but the Disney, you know, Infinity figures, but the scannable figures. But anyway, that's not bad for $1. That's all I gotta say on that. Next we got is a wired Xbox controller. This was a purchase for myself. $5. This is really good condition. I use these to play Steam, and a lot of the times the joysticks wear out really fast, so the wired one, I grabbed this for myself. Obviously the wireless ones won't work, but like brand new controller. Just need to get that sticker off and just clean it up. But yeah, real nice wired Xbox 360 controller. PlayStation 2 controller for $3. Now again, I buy controllers not to sell these individually. I buy these controllers, let's pan this down a little bit. I buy these controllers to bundle them up with consoles, because I get consoles really cheap, as you see, at $6 for that Xbox 360 over there. And then we'll get into this GameCube right here in a second too. So again, $2 for a nunchuck for the Wii all day. That's pretty much the max though that I'd pay for a nunchuck. I'd rather pay $1 or a little bit less, of course. So you got a nice power cord for a MacBook. I mean, it just needs to get cleaned up with a magic eraser and some alcohol. I mean, $5, $2.50 for that. Definitely an easy flip. We got one of these Atari flashbacks. $3 for that. Easy flip on that. We got an Xbox One controller for $1.50. It's wired, not bad. What else do we got? We got a hard drive there. We'll go into that. I got all the connecting cords for a Wii, power, and AV for $1. Not bad on that either, right? So we got some connecting cords for Xbox 360. I just happened to I got one today for $6, and then I got a power cord for $1. Power cord for $1. I got 2 of them. And then, or not power cord, those are the AV lines. I have the power cords from last week, combine it with this, and I got like an Xbox 360 bundle for less than $10. So, and I definitely have wired controllers and wireless controllers that I paid less than $1 for too. So, under $10, got an Xbox 360 bundle. Definitely flips for good money. I got this Seagate hard drive. So it's an external hard drive. It came with the power cord and the sync cable and everything. I haven't plugged it in to test it yet, but I paid $5 for it. And these will sell really fast, even if it works. Even if it doesn't work, I can always go to Micro Center and slide a new hard drive in. Odds are the enclosure's not messed up, that if something is not working, it's probably the hard drive. So yeah, I can just grab a refurb hard drive and slide it in here and sell this enclosure. So that was definitely a used purchase that normally I wouldn't hop on, but I was like, well, Seagate, it looks like it's in good shape. Seagate makes pretty good hard drives, but yeah. I got Tetris for the Game Boy for $1. Can't beat that. Nintendo GameCube, $14.99 is the price tag. Paid $7.50 for it. Not bad out the door. Another good seller is these Roy Story cubes. Paid 50 cents for them. I got Uno cards for 35 cents. Uno is a good seller. Scanned both these. Rory's actually the first one that I scanned at that location, and I got all these board games, Uno and the Story Cubes, all from one location. So someone must have just done a large donation, and they were out there that week, and they were waiting for me to come scoop them up. So let's check out what else I got. I got this Alsop floppy case for 50 cents. I use these to store my floppy disks in, so this was another purchase for myself, but I usually don't get that many purchases for myself again. But if I see something that I've been looking for, because I have discs that aren't in cases or just kind of loose, I could toss them in that box. It's only 50 cents. Again, I always grab used software if it's in good condition, and it's got to have, always make sure it has the disc and the product key. If you have the disc with no product key, sometimes it's a sticker, sometimes it's not. If you have the disc without the product key, it's basically useless. So this was front page 2003 for Microsoft Office in the case. Paid $1.50 for that. I got 2 Sims expansions, Holiday Edition and Pets. Paid $1.50 each for them. So I actually put in together a Sims 2 bundle I actually do SimCity bundle. I do all the bundles with all the expansions together, and that's how I move these, because these normally don't sell that great, but they don't sell that great in regards to each individual profit off per unit. But if you bundle them together, you can combine those shipping costs, and that's where a lot of the profit gets cut into, is shipping costs. Shipping each one of these individually is going to cost way more than just putting all these in a flat rate box or a region box. So yeah, PC games, I try to grab those when I can. I got some Nintendo Wii games, Skylanders. I pair this with the Portals, Apuna. We got UDraw Studio, which is great to pair with the UDraw game tablet. So having those accessories, because as you see, I do grab like these remotes and these little special things that go along with the consoles in certain games. Having the game to go with it increases your chance of selling a game. So I got Blood Rain for Nintendo GameCube for $1. Not bad. With the manual, super sweet, for $1. I got Halo for the original Xbox, South Park Stick of Truth. Now, I paid $2 for Halo, I paid $1.50 for the Stick of Truth, and I paid $2 for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Platinum Edition. So, PlayStation 2 games, I got Resident Evil Outbreak for $1, Silent Hill 3 for $1, Code Veronica for $1, and then I got Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec for $1.50. I mean, you really can't beat the prices on some of these games like that. It'd be nice to pay under $1, but what are you going to do? So now, again, going along with these bundles that I got, this game right here is $17.85 profit when I scanned it. Now, it's sealed in the box. There are 2 new ones right now online for sale, $46 and $173. But that's just off the FBA price. So originally this was $20, but it's sealed. So this is another good find that I wasn't expecting to get. Found this because I was getting these. So these are, let's separate these into 2 categories here. So I got, these are the Leapsters and the Leapfrog. These are all the Leapfrog games. So I have the consoles for these, for the kids' games. We'll go through these real fast. I mean, $1. I paid $1 on that one, $2 on that one. What was this one? $2 on that one, $2 on that one, $1.50, and then $2. So I have the system the system for these that'll play these, and I'm gonna sell these all as a bundle. I also got some VTech, V-Reader, and MobiGo cards for the kids' systems as well, and I paid $1 a piece for them. So these sell again if you can bundle these together. A lot of the things that you find at thrift stores, if it ain't boxed like these, where you can scan them, find out what it is, and it's loose like these things, and you know what they're worth, that's the only really way you're going to make a lot of money. I mean, the boxed board games, not how people scan board games. They're all scanning DVDs, CDs, they're going after close. It's close. But me personally, I'd rather have stacks of board games sitting around than boxes of clothes. I'd rather have Xbox 360s, all these other accessories for video games sitting around than having clothes sitting around. So for me, I try to find the things that people aren't sourcing and try to source those, because there's always money to be made no matter what you're doing. You can definitely make money doing this resale game. So this is just what I do. This is me sourcing in my area. This is just what I happen to have access to. Again, every Saturday it's different. It's not always good. It's not always this big of a haul. I mean, I'll make easily net over $1,000 here. So that's not bad for 3.5 hours work today. I got in just before 12, went out today around 8 o'clock. So really not bad at all. And yeah, I just do this once a week, spend a little bit of time. I do this video, which takes about a half hour, and then I got to do a photo shoot, and then we'll list all these items. And all the scanning ones are obviously easier to upload, but all the other ones, some I'll source locally, some won't even get sold right now, some will get added to something else, and then have another part, and then now I have a bundle, and then list that bundle together. So I've been like sitting on some cords and power cables, and now I got systems hooking. I got cords for the GameCube and the 360. It's beautiful. So some of these things might not get sold today, might not get listed today, but once the bundle's complete, I might want to throw some games in with that 360. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I like to do it. I like to do the bundles. The bundles really sell well, especially people who are looking to get things that are complete together. They don't have to go sourcing out each individual cord, controllers, making sure the controllers are authentic. There's a lot of things that go into sourcing out bundles for yourself to try to save money versus just buying one for a flat price. And I like to offer that flat price for people. So again, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. I got more haul videos. I do a review every day because I also review rolling papers, but I do hauls at least twice a week if I get the time. I definitely do it once a week every Saturday, but if I get the time, sometimes I'll do twice a week. I did twice a week this week because I had some free time yesterday morning, so I went out and went to the Goodwill outlet and spent like a couple hours out there and got a bunch of stuff. But you probably saw that video. But yeah, like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.